Morning, Steve Freed in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Yesterday was kind of an interesting day with nearby beans and meal up sharply. In fact, meal up the daily limit. Corn was a little bit lower and wheat was about unchanged. Overnight, we see corn down, wheat down. Nearby bean spreads giving up a little bit of the strength, but nearby meal continues to remain strong. The biggest news overnight was an unexpected rain event in central Iowa. Maybe only 30% of Iowa saw somewhere between a half and an inch and a half of rain, but that rain triggered some selling in the overnight market. We do see some rains in eastern Nebraska and the northern Delta, which also might offer some resistance. As expected, corn ratings dropped 3 percentage points from last week. We saw most of the decline: Missouri, Nebraska, Iowa, even Illinois. There was a private tour of Illinois' cornfields, and the yield was 183, which is much bigger than people had thought. We thought maybe we'd get in the mid-170s. Last year's Illinois corn yield was only 105. This is the week in which USDA NASS will be out looking into fields and putting together their estimates for their first official corn and soybean estimate in the August crop report. In the bean market, cash basis levels for beans and meal are all softer this morning, which is causing a little bit of weakness in the spreads. They're still concerned, though, that as we get later in last year's crop year, that there may not be enough meal domestically to satisfy the demand, and that's why we continue to see strength in the August meal. Other than that, outside markets, you've got the dollar higher. Most commodities are a little bit lower, and you're seeing some profit taking from, especially in the metals, from yesterday's sharp gains. 2-week U.S. Midwest weather forecast, putting it in a nutshell, it looks like normal to below temps, which probably is going to help crops. But we could still see normal to below rainfall in the western Midwest and normal rains in the east. We'll have to see, what that impacts final yields and especially the filling of the corn. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM and ADM Investor Services. And have a safe and profitable trading day.